Mayhap 'tis time we met with this Lord Phases. Shall we make for Moonglint Tower?
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Fancy a gander? Buying goods for sale.
I suppose we might...
I've weapons to sell. But is that really what you came out here for? Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave, what with the volcano growing more active of late as well. You can count on me to get it done right, sir. Much obliged.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly... be called extravagant.
The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready to leave. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare better at breaking his silence.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled. Amiss. It seems we must have a word with the fiend who attacked Empress Nadinia. He rots in Batal's jail as we speak.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you. You're a bold one. Here you are.
fancy a look at my work?
Huh. That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt lick I can't fix, I always say. Bollocks. Boy there, come up, care for a rotten egg? To a soft boil right here. Yeah, Bob.
Medicine. How might I be of service?
This'll do. Quiet means all's well.
Greetings. I expect you must be weary from your travels, but you'll find this hot spring well worth the trip. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and your fatigue shall melt away in moments. Always a pleasure.
Medicine. How might I be of service?
The waters of the hot spring have left us fighting fit. Now we can resume our journey with renewed vigor.
Hold on a moment. I'll be needing my fee before you go in.
Huh. That's still. This boy there, care for a rotten egg? 'Twas so... No? Well, 'twas fancy what... Still, can't say I've much respect for someone who would refuse a soft-boiled egg, so clearly made with tender care. 'Twas the fruit of countless failures, 'twas. Have you no heart? Ah, forgive me. 'Twas an unkind thing to utter to one yeah affliction arisen. Say, when will you be taking apart the dragon? I could do with some entertainment, me. Huh. That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt lick I can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you, no. You're a bold one. Here you are.
If your pack grows overfull, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
We are to retreat then?
Trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. 'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Now then, which way?
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Knowing when to use curatives is my...
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
Well, there was a time I served our master as a mage. I can scarce believe how far I've come since then. Sludges, master!
Ice attack! Well done. Do I disappoint you, Master? It seems we must have a word with the fiend who attacked Empress. He rots in Batal's jail as we speak. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Once more.
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much of the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. My protection!
Cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
Of course.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Isn't commonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
How many of their ilk must we defeat?
I grant you lightning's bang.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever. We please.
It's not an item to be squandered.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does yours.
Perchance you
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
remain alert, and naught shall... catch us by surprise.
In relation to that, the pawns here are all men, I noticed.
Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
Have my support.
Master, I am coming to assist.
And I take the risk. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
It seems we must have a word with the fiend who attacked against Virginia. He rots in Batal's jail as we speak. Follow me. I will guide you.
High ground when fighting on an incline.
our road forward. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
got a firm grip on our boat.
I should be glad to assist you, Elizabeth.
Favors us, Tutsi.
Let me get that.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Hop! Goblin!
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
I shan't allow any further harm to come. be done.
I can do no less. Some service to the arisen.
Well said. Prepare yourself! Thank you, Arisen.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push? Seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
I? Beg pardon, sir, but I'm not accustomed to inviting strangers into my home. Pray be on your way.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Fascinating.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we...
What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked off, thank you. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pain. Leave an old man be. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A handful of those, and I could prepare a poultice that'd help me make it home. What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. My thanks for the trouble. Right, here goes naught. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck here for the rest of my days. I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me at my home? I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough, I expect.
Sir Goldstuffer spoke of a reward for our efforts, so we call upon him at his home. Follow me. I will guide you to the
How we shall lose our way.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
We have arrived.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Oh! Fie! My back! I've done it in again!
Ghost Stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I've an eye for people.
Oh, don't be a fool, Ghost Stuffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure...
So be it, then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
Over here, if you please.
Could I trouble you to walk a bit slower? My back is like to... Oh! There it goes!
'Tis this way. Magma scales! There!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit slower? My back is like to...
Methinks these climes are ill-suited to habitation.
'Tis a lonely place, to be sure.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope to be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh, it twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer, Maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Sir Cleona was the magic archer maester all along? It seems we...
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my art.
Time for a few sips. Wow. That's still. There's boy there. Come on, care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
Mayhap if we bring Sir Lamond more newt liquor, he will tell us aught else of worth.
Well now, if it ain't the current arisen. Faring all right. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment, so long as I've a drink in hand. Consarn it, this bottle's empty. Apologies, cuz, but I can't talk with a parched throat.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
Very well. I shall return.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them.
They are hardly a burden on our packs. This ox cart was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
Careful now.
Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need.
I grant you lightning's fang. Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Well met, sir. Stop by again soon.
You're here, are you? I was hoping you would consent to lend me a hand. I thank you.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Let me get that.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
There's enough to make camp only when the need arises. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Here we go again.
Battle cannot be avoided. It's fight or die.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer. By your command, Arisen.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Best tread with caution.
We are rather high up.
Balance is key. Boldness and caution are required in equal measure here.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid in it.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I will protect you.
The paths to victory are myriad. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot. Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need. We would do well to keep our distance. Surely naught good can come of that.
Indeed, one never can be too close.
I shan't let them harm you.
Not yet!
It shall be done. I'm here to aid you.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Shall we proper part? Hence, you get out of the range.
Right you are.
I shall do as you say.
Catch you unaware.
You have no let our foes power or lightning's crack.
Quickly, Eric. Must engage.
One can see well into the distance from here.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold. There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. As a matter of fact, I did not take to being a mage straight away. It was some time before I managed to wrangle my spells under control. Now I bear the title of sorcerer. If a foe needs magical retribution, pray look to me to dispense it.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
One might... I shall fly to your aid, Master!
flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Oozes! There!
'Tis weak to fire.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked. I will finish this, here and now. We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Oi! You're not planning on going in there, are you? You're better off turning back. That cavern is not for mortal feet to tread. 'Tis a maze, with monsters round every wretched corner. I dare say none could pass through those tunnels and live to tell the tale. A crying shame 'tis. Few's the merchant who can cross yon bridge. I'd thought this my chance to make some decent coin. You're better off turning... Mind, no one saw...
By your command, Arisen.
Grab hold and drag it to the ground. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need. Well-made thing, that. Perhaps we could make use of it.
It ought to tip the scales in our favor.
I've got a firm grip on our boat.
Of indecision may spell our doom.
Yes, of course.
I'm coming, Master!
Defend the Arisen. No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
Of course.
An excellent strategy. Allow me to assist.
By all means.
First and foremost, what knocks off balance. Will prove a much easier target than flying throne.
It's coming to like all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed? Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have to quarrel. If they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves. Right you are.
Genius. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Now that is a surprise.
I fear I shall lose sight of you if you go much farther.
Just hand over the coin, and I'll let you alone. I shan't let you get away.
Lay down your arms. Don't hurt yourself.
Just give up. It's only ends one way.
Arisen! Are you alright? I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
I'm hard pressed. I need help.
Oh, what does this say? There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
I shall heal you at once. Halt, if you please. We are to retreat, then.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are.
Might I be of assistance? Allow me.
Your heartbeat, Master!
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
It is vital you remain level-headed.
Cast the spell more quickly.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
I shall not fail you.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Might I be of assistance?
Not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
At last, it all becomes clear.
With a view like this, we might well espy locations we've yet to explore.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold.
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need.
I'd best prepare him a few poultices just in case.
There's a ballista arisen.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagined would be most beneficial in combat.
I shall see it done. Pursue and eliminate distractors.
Grant your weapon a magical boon.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
It is all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
You have my gratitude. Take this with my sincerest thanks.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
should I get up to today?
Well met. I've wares aplenty, as you can see. No time to squander on idle gossip, I'm afraid. I hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously. It seems we must have a word with the fiend who attacked Empress Nadinia. He rots in Batal's jail as we speak. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Any interesting tidings to share? I welcome rumors of any sort, my friend. I welcome rumors of any sort, my friend. The state of things makes my lot rather difficult. If I keep this up, I might be done before sundown. Is there naught being done to make safe the roads?
Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
You there! What are you doing? Escort this guest of ours inside.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Welcome, welcome. In the market for new liquor, are you?
The state of things makes my lot rather difficult.
Welcome, welcome. In the market. You've a taste for it, then I take it. Do be sure not to imbibe too much at once.
Then I wish you good fortune.
We shall remain here.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find him here. He's escaped. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Took a knife to the gullet. Not hard to guess whose 'twas. Consign it. Suppose he was rotten to the core after all, like the rest of those snakes.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye? Go on then, and don't come back. What's this? Come for another laugh, have you? Coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuss. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail. Reckon ye must be tough. Suppose. No, I got this job. If you want to know who I... Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find... And that bandit with the loose tongue's not hard to guess whose 'twas.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
At last, the viper shows its tongue. 'Twas the coral snakes who employed the assassin. Let us inform Sir Manella. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here, if you would.
Where's my dagger? My claws could use a trim. What should I get up?
Let me get that.
This place fills me with unbidden remembrances.
I'll sleep soundly.
Been on time.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day. Hey. A new perspective.
Go on, have a look.
This is no good.
I'm in fine fettle today.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Twould allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
Well met. Interested in my wares?
Me? I sell defense. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you...
Always a pleasure.
That changes things.
I've got to home. Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Marca Beexcellent.
It's just what I need. Go.
It's been a hard day. Lots to do.
Laundry teach him a little something.
Not to look forward to.
Mayhap I ought to ask about.
Welcome, and well met.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Ah, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power to summon things from beyond the rift. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly all I want is a better life for my wife and daughter. Yet 'tis most vexing, for the moment I start reading the tome, 'tis as if a fog descends over my eyes. But mayhap there is hope for me yet, if I can get my hands on a quince. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. Would you be kind enough to procure one for me? I must keep reading that grimoire.
I've heard
Welcome, and well met.
Do come again.
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
Today.
Go on, have a look.
always feels so fine. A good merchant. Business could be better.
If I were you, I'd keep my distance from that forbidden.
I've lived in this city for half a year. Say, have you heard? I am referring, of course, to... what I wouldn't give for a cup. Nay, even...
Looking for aught in particular? Looking for aught in particular? Thank you for your patronage.
If you miss this, you'll be...
I fear I'm not useful to share.
I've a duty to attend to.
Have a look.
Still a while to go before we shift over.
Pleasant surroundings make for peace.
No sense travelling when I'm happiest here.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Interested in my ware? Pleasure doing business with you.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Theory eyes all round.
Can't help but talk in a whisper.
Not much going on.
Suffice it to say, I shall watch your undertakings with great interest. I'm afraid I'm not here to listen to your troubles. I've a notion that you... Astounding. You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. I lived a simpler life once. But one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am.
Another day of work awaits. I've a note for you.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
We shall await you here, Master.
Can't remember the last time I had a problem.
I'm just grateful I get to be in my life.
I'm sure I could.
'Tis no simple matter for a... Here I am.
Sometimes I wonder if I can't have this work.
My predicament.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
You're fool enough to fall for it. Shame on you.
Can't help but feel I've wasted my time.
Shall we get some rest then? It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust.
Wouldn't say no to a nice
To see so many smiles about it.
I find myself some work.
Town's lots to do. And precious little time.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
My sincerest apologies. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patron at present.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here to kill him. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn. But I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do, save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
A difficult choice, indeed.
Such peace.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds. I know not whether I can assist you in this, friend. But of course, Patrick may know aught that could aid you. Go to his manor come nightfall. If you say you are in my employ, you should be allowed entry with no issue. Pray, call upon Patrick at his manor.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Meager wages like these pride in their charge.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Allard. Long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. I visited his manor once. I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his paintings. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. 'Tis just the sort of thing one would expect from a man who places so much stock in appearances. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence to steal into his manor and inspect his art collection. Excellent. I will send word to him presently of some urgent matter that requires his intervention. Once you've seen him depart his manor, make your way inside. And stay alert. We may not get a second chance at this.
This is no life. Can't get by your muscle alone.
This place always puts me at ease.
Up at dawn, down by dusk.
I suspect this will suffice as proof.
This place always puts me at ease.
Bunch of sluggards.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Say so. What might you be looking for?
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more if you are so inclined, Master.
Right you are.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolian was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent. But this is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. But where to find the evidence we seek? Perhaps the merchants he deals with possess aught that could serve us. Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter, though they're not likely to divulge their secrets readily. Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Interesting. So Allard has been leveraging his position to line his pockets, right under the Queen Regent's nose. I doubt she will be happy to learn of this. Yes, this should be more than enough to disgrace him. However, 'tis not enough for me to condone his assassination. Of course. If your intent is not to kill him, but merely denounce him, then I will gladly assist you however I can. I see. Perhaps that would be best. Enlisting the aid of Regent King Sven may shine light on all we've overlooked. You have my fullest confidence. Mayhap. Regent King Sven's assistance would grant us some beneficial information. This is a memorandum of Allard's. According to this, afore attaining his current status, he was in the employ of a merchant. And in order to claim the merchant's property as his own, he murdered the man and his wife, staging it as an accident. 'Tis a grave affair indeed. Should this article prove genuine, I have every faith 'twould be sufficient to condemn him for all time. The deed was monstrous, and yet, considering my position, I am afraid I cannot condone the man's assassination. I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty? Very well. I would place my faith in you, Your Majesty. However, know that should he be assassinated, I cannot offer you my aid. Now, pray bear the evidence you've discovered to the Myrmecolian. I will do everything in my power to assist you.
So the captain is willing to aid you only if you do not stain your hands in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him.
True enough.
Go on, have a look.
Another day, another adventure.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Time to be heading home.
Am I shedding? Must be my
No one's coming to my aid.
We shall remain here.
No one will disturb me here.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands. I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. It feels like an age has passed since... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
I cannot waste my time on the laity. Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hanged for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here. We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust. Then come, Master. Let us quit this.
I was afraid I might find you here. I cannot believe you would stoop to such... No. This is not the time. You will be able to slip out the rear entrance. Follow me, and quickly.
That was certainly well handled. I suppose I ought not to have expected any less. Pray, visit me at the Myrmecolian tomorrow evening. I'll prepare aught by way of thanks. Till then, be well.
I cannot believe it. You killed Allard. You realize this could jeopardize our plans for your ascension. I will do what I can to obscure your involvement in this matter. However, bear in mind that you may have to shoulder the burden of your own heedlessness in future. In the meantime, I shall endeavor to procure information that would be of benefit to our cause.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I'd fain hear you speak on any subject, friend. Would you lend your ear to my request? And here I thought... well, ne'er mind.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust.
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
We must rest, though the sun is... Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust.
I'm a predicament.
We have arrived. We shall await you here, Master.
I'll find myself a fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
It is on me to bear what young woodnows can serve on worthy patrons.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough, but I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my baudelry will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Let me think.
It's on me to bear what your so tight. It's just about anywhere. Not a bad turnout so far.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Hello? For me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination. Our party is composed of quite a few men.
'Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master? We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt there's aught left to find now.
Let our foes power or lightning's crackle.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
You must remain calm, else all will be lost.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. The cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Of course.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
You're all out of luck. Find myself in losing mode. I can't let you get away. I can't let you.
Quickly now. Our master beckons.
Understood.
Here we are.
I've got my freedom, but my skill set ain't... Shit, there's work for me out there. You think I could work there? For true? What? You went out and looked for a job for me? But why? Why would you put yourself to all that trouble? Give it a try, I suppose. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz. This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Looking for aught in particular? Sweeping, laundry.
By and large, the people of Portatil seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Ciao. Check. Pick up. Packs and be off.
A new day, a new perspective.